Good evening to you all and thank you for coming. My name's Martha and tonight I'll be explaining to you the health and physical education curriculum that we'll be presenting to the Year 3s this year. Now, you might have come here tonight with the impression that this subject is a bit of a bludge or maybe a waste of your child's time. I'm hoping that after tonight you'll have some insight into exactly why this subject is just as important for your child as maths or English. So I'd like to begin by briefly summarising the curriculum that we'll be presenting to the Year 3s this year. Like all other subjects, we follow the Australian curriculum, and in the health and physical education learning area, it has two strands. Strand 1 is personal, social and community health. Here, the class will be exploring food and nutrition, identity, changes they're experiencing and strategies to help manage these changes, how to form and maintain positive relationships, and the ways that we can keep each other and ourselves safe and healthy. This strand is great because we'll be going over health organisations they can access for reliable information. We'll also discuss strategies they can use to get them out of unsafe or uncomfortable situations. And we'll talk about emotions and how they can healthily express how they're feeling. Throughout this strand of the Australian curriculum, we'll help your child build their resilience and empathy and support them as they actively take charge of their own safety, health and well-being. Moving on to strand 2, which is movement and physical activity. Here, students will develop their knowledge about movement, learning how the body moves and the importance of exercise to maintain good physical, social, emotional and mental well-being. So students will not only be active, they'll learn why they should be active. During these lessons, your children will be refining and building upon fundamental movement skills they learnt in their previous year, adding a new level of complexity which they'll develop even further next year. An example of this is a Year 2 student entering Year 3 confidently mastering a two-handed catch. This year they'll be practicing one-handed catches, and then next year it will move on to a one-handed catch with their non-preferred hand. The punt is another one children will learn this practice with this year, which they'll aim to have mastered by the end of next year. The movement and physical activity strand is going to help set your child up for life as they work on mastering these fundamental movement skills which lay the foundation for more specific sports movements, like dribbling a ball whilst running or striking a ball for tea. As they're exercising their bodies, strengthening their bones and muscles, increasing their balance and coordination, your children are also going to be working out their brain. That's right. Studies have shown that exercise improves concentration, which results in higher academic scores. It also reduces stress whilst promoting positive self-esteem and a good night's sleep, which all sound good to me. Throughout the year, we'll be embedding 12 focus areas as set by the Australian curriculum. I put the list up behind me, but it features a well-rounded range of topics which are meaningful and relevant to children this age. Now that I've explained the what, I'd like to go into the how. How will we be teaching your children so that they understand, are engaged and enjoy themselves? This is when I'd like to talk about pedagogy. Pedagogy is the method and strategies we use to most effectively teach a subject. And in health and PE, we like to take a strengths-based holistic approach to teaching, meaning we consider all aspects of a child's development and ensure that our planning is inclusive of all skill levels and abilities. We achieve this by differentiating our activities and assessments to guarantee that all children can participate and be successful. Inquiry-based learning is another pedagogy we enjoy using, as it allows the students to become active participants and constructors of their own knowledge. By giving them control over what they're learning, encouraging them to ask questions and conduct their own research, it helps increase interest and engagement, which results in better comprehension and higher grades. Following Bandura's social learning theory, we also teach through demonstration and modelling, meaning we come to class enthusiastic and positive about health and exercise, so they will be too. Bandura found that most children learn most effectively through observation and interaction. And this is why I advocate for partner and group work, where problem solving, critical thinking and meaningful conversations are encouraged. If there's anything from tonight's presentation that I'd like you to take away, it's that health and PE is anything but a waste of time. This subject is going to be valuable in all aspects of your child's health and well-being, and it will provide them with a lifetime of benefits. Thank you and good night.